Hello. Today we're going to be doing a rather short stream, because unfortunately, I still feel quite under the weather. Let me get some things set up, as per usual, because I don't know what pre-preparing things is, and I shall probably actually... No, I do have some tea. I was gonna grab some more water. I have no idea if my voice will last me, because it does feel like my throat is hanging on by a thin thread, so I'll probably take tomorrow off to get some rest and recuperation. But at the same time, I really wanted to continue work on the factory. I need to set up oil. I've been just kind of fiddling around in phase 3 for a really long time, and I have everything automated, so it's like I don't really have an excuse to avoid starting now. And oh yeah, let me go check the stream notifications channel. Has it been fixed? I don't know why I have to, like... Discord, do you recognize I'm streaming? No? I don't believe it does. Okay, that's unfortunate. I don't exactly know what causes that, or why it works and sometimes doesn't. I'm gonna get that set up so it's a bit more consistent. Oh, yeah, actually... Wait, before I do anything else, I do have... One second, and this isn't going to be, you know, permanent edition, but I did take some time to do something a little silly. There we go. Look at it. Actually, I do wonder if that even transitioned properly. It probably did. Yeah. Look at that little lovely four-eyed creature. Now, that did actually... And you can see a little bit of an artifact. I did have to repaint the model really shittily in Blender, and you can see some of the black lines that I kind of missed here and there. But yeah, no, let's just take some time to... Give me just one last moment. Huh. Streamrat, we play factory game. Is good. I don't know why I'm getting more short and curt every single time with that, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. Let me load up Satisfactory. Now, if I do remember right, last time I essentially just set up, well, the 3rd and 4th floor. Though my brain was pretty addled then. I think I was starting to get sick and I just didn't realize it. Or maybe I got sick because I listened to so much jazz and played that game. Let me make sure I hit the right button so people actually can see what's on my screen. That'd be muy bien. Yes. And... Come on. Come on. Ah, look how beautiful that is. That is absolutely gorgeous, at least to me. It seems rather excessive at this point in time, but it might come in useful. Now, I have to find where oil is, and 2, I have to traverse the entire landscape to get there. Let us scan for oil. Wonderful. And at the same time, I should probably... I don't necessarily need it, but I do want to check out if I have enough materials to unlock encased train or monorail train technology. I do wonder if there's just going to be a regular train at the same time. It would feel a bit odd for them to have 2 separate locomotives, right? Because a monorail is essentially just as good as a train for most applications in real life. Plus, I think a monorail is just a bit more stylish, you know? Was it here that I had encased concrete? No, technically encased concrete should be on the 2nd floor, right? Did I actually end up setting that up before I left? Let me see. Yeah, encased concrete is going up. So let me take a quick look at it. Hello, Alvin. Where did I put that encased concrete? This is... Yeah, we're using pipes, and we're using... Is this not set up? Or is everything for some reason going to the factory storage? I guess I have some in my depot, and then how much do I have in here? 18. Okay, I guess we don't have a lot. we can't unlock trains. That is very, very unfortunate. Okay, I guess, ooh. Oh yeah, and before I do that, I need to go shove some coal in the tractor, I believe. I wonder why that's run out of coal. You know what? I don't know how I managed to do that. I really thought I had enough health and plenty of biofuel. Hey, Glorby, how's it going? I'm glad to see you're actually not dead. Do you have anything for me? Hey, buddy. Oh, you have 6 motors, thank you. I wish I could pet you without stealing your stuff, but unfortunately, you came here from a squirrel for gun speedrun? That's a pretty new... Yeah, that's essentially... I think I've seen that around... What's it called? It's literally just a game about with a squirrel with a gun. It's a rather apt description, but... I don't know. Doesn't really seem like my cup of tea in general. Let me see this way. Where am I going to go? Why are these green? I don't know why these are green. Did I mark those green? Okay, well, let me rescan for oil. I technically have every material on me, but at the same time, I probably should grab some extra rather than have to wait a lot in order to grab materials. Do you usually die a lot in this game? No, I hope not. It's a factory game, so combat's typically secondary. Okay, so we have a bunch of oil on this kind of island extension out there, which does seem nice to perhaps conquer. And at the same time, I should probably grab a ton of concrete because I'll probably need... I want to like build out my entire oil setup away from the base because I don't think it's going to be particularly useful bringing in all the raw supplies, like literally the raw crude oil and then like piping it upwards. I don't know how big the refinery process is going to be, and I don't really want to dedicate a floor to that. Also, dedicating a floor to that might break the setup, so I would have to think about that. Let me grab, like, I guess this much, and then let me see how much I need. Do I use a miner for... No, I use an oil extractor. I can set up a bunch of you. You're actually pretty cheap. And then... what else do I need? I'm guessing I need a refinery. 38, 10, 30, 20. Okay, I should probably grab some encased concrete. I need power. That is also unfortunate. You know, let's just go to the island because I actually don't know exactly what I need to set this up, so let's just do this one step at a time. Oh, actually, I can just put down a refinery, yes? Oh my god, you're massive, holy shit. Okay, yeah, you definitely don't fit in the factory. Okay. Oh, I really hope there's not going to be machines this massive that will have to constantly go into the factory. Okay, we can make plastic using crude oil. And you make 1 meter of heavy oil residue. Residual plastic. What is that material? Polymer resin. Okay, so I see. There's different... Oh, there's going to be different recipes. Okay, so I can use, with plastic, with crude oil, I can directly make plastic. I'll get some heavy oil residue. I'm going to guess the heavy oil residue is like a secondary byproduct. And if it fills up, it will... Will it stop dealing? Can be further refined into fuel and petroleum oil. This game looks really fun and complicated. It's very fun. I highly recommend it. I think it does a pretty good job of teaching you progression. I'm pretty used to factory games, so I'm pretty used to like understanding logistics. But yeah, no, it's fun. I think it's a pretty good introduction to, you know, factory games at the same time too. Let's see. If I make rubber... Okay, everything makes the... Do I have to... I'm guessing I have to deal with the residue. Otherwise, it won't produce anything at the same time. Also, let me... Why is the music off? Is it because I was playing jazz? Yes, it was. Wonderful. Now then... Okay, how do I get rid of this residue? I can make residual fuel. Can be used as is to generate power. Interesting. How do I generate power with that? Do I have... Or I can make steamed copper sheets. I see. This is the more efficient copper sheet. Wait, no, why is... yeah, no, this is the more efficient copper sheet recipe. We normally take 2 copper, but with the input of, I guess, water, we can just make this easier. That doesn't seem particularly useful. I guess it's double your output, but then you need water. Petroleum coke, which I guess we can burn. Use as a less efficient coal replacement. Okay, actually, that sounds good. If we... I guess we can make the plastic. We can take whatever residue we're producing, turn it into petroleum coke, and then shove it in a coal power generator. I should also probably go check out what other key technologies I can unlock related to... what's it called? Oil. But I think that those all require me to learn, or to at least bring over plastic. Was it this island? I think it was this island. I need to go scan it. How many unique items would you guess to be in the game? I have no idea, Alvin. This is my first time playing it. Roughly, I would say there's like 14 products thus far. That sounds roughly correct, though. There's gonna be a lot more unique items in terms of progression. Also, I need to bring in some Nobelisk. Yeah, I should probably get some Nobelisk. I think I stored some away. I don't know. I guess that'll also be a good time to... let me change the location of my hub. Yeah, let me change the location of my hub at the same time, and I can also go see what technologies I need to unlock and what I can, I guess, unlock with plastic. Okay, how... I don't know how I'm gonna get back to my base now normally because I no longer have that jump pad station there. I could just manually walk there, but that seems a bit lame. I also do want to move location. I don't know where I'm gonna move the base. I could put it on Coal Island, that does seem wrong. I also want to decorate the Coal Island because it looks a bit funky. And... how many miners? How much was this? You're 5 steel. You're pretty big though, but like you're super expensive, at least for now. Actually, we probably have a bunch of steel being made in the thing. I need to expand our steel foundry setup and our irons. I need to expand a lot of our setup, but I will leave that for now. Are we still burning tickets? I kind of forgot I built this last night. I think it's stuck on a material, or... ah, I see. You cannot burn berries. Okay, well, can I grab the berry without destroying this? Unfortunately, no. And I already see a problem with another berry. I technically shouldn't have too many of these berries on the line. I didn't gather many of them. But I guess we'll see. And at the same time, I should probably take a look at the shop. Where is this connected to? This here. Do you sometimes use mod in games? I typically play with mods after I first go through a game. Nowadays I do use mods extensively for a select couple of games, particularly like Factorio, Minecraft if I'm playing that. There's a couple more, but like I don't think many of you would have heard of them. But yeah, I do use mods. It really depends. This is not the research thing I was intending to look at. Let me check my milestones. Logistics Mark IV. We need rubber to unlock. I guess we're probably gonna have to have rubber belts, right? That makes sense for me. Conveyor lift. And also a truck. Picks up and delivers resources at truck stations. I see, and this is just probably a better vehicle. Has 48 units. And built-in crafting. Built-in crafting isn't super important because we carry around everything. Packaged oil, packaged heavy residual oil, packaged liquid biofuel. The Subnautica modding scene is pretty big and fun. I need to finish going through Below Zero. I did start off like one stream of Below Zero that I don't actually I think it's on the VOD channel. Might be private for now. I do want to go through that game before I actually touch mods with it because that seems a bit weird to... oh, wait, no railway? No, this is the monorail. Okay. Pipeline engineering. I do need the second tier pipeline. Manufacturer. Okay. Looks like we have a bunch of parts to make. Let me make rubber, oil, and then... Is there any... I just need to set up like basic. So... Production, refinery. If I take this... So the two main ingredients we can get from this is residual plastic and rubber. Okay. And then you need 3 units of oil, 3 units of oil, and then I'm guessing we do something with the... Can this residual oil be used... Residual fuel? Used as fuel for vehicles or the jetpack? How would you use it as fuel for... I guess you would have to package it with that thing we're seeing. And then... I guess we're gonna have to go all the way to the island. How far is that? It's next to the dangerous area, unfortunately. Do I have a gun? Before I forget, I need to bring over my Nobilis because it was covered in, like, the stink things. I guess it's also probably good just to carry Nobilisk on me, just in case I run into some rather heavy hitters here and there. But I don't want to think about them at the moment. That's not Nobilisk, that's not Nobilisk. I think I trashed all my Nobilisk. That was very short-sighted of me. Oh my god. Okay, let me go grab some sulfur, I guess. I can't. Why did I trash all my Nobilisk? What's wrong with me? In fact, I remember trashing all my Nogus and being just saying, oh, fuck it, I'm not gonna need this. God damn it. Okay. I should probably also just hook up the sulfur to the factory, too. I guess I need to put sulfur in factory on the main line, main bus, bring it upwards, because I will need it to make explosives, and I do wanna... I wonder if you can use Nobilisk from the digital thing, the dimensional depot. Below Zero is a lot more story focused, I think. That was the feeling I was getting. I definitely do need to, like, go back to it, because I was having fun. Unfortunately, I think I immediately got sick right after I started streaming it. And wasn't able to return to it. Sulfur should be here. I remember it being down here. Yeah, there we go. Now... And here's some like nice little geothermal vents. This does kind of remind me... What's that one place in Iceland? The Blue Lagoon? Actually no, that thing's been commercialized to high hell nowadays, right? It's no longer like a natural... What's it called? Not natural, like, formation hot spring. It's like, I think more like a pool. Yeah, and here's the geyser. Alright, well... That's fun. Let me... head back to base. Can I just make the Nobilisk in my inventory? That kinda sounds not fun. So I probably should automate it, but at the same time... I don't think I'm gonna need a ton of it. Oh, wait, I guess I'm not putting coal in... the dimensional depot, I believe. I do have space for one more dimensional depot, though it's probably gonna be one of the new ingredients, I believe. Okay. Make Nobilisk. You made a funny noise. Make Nobilisk. Go clear at Stink Island. Set up oil. Figure out how to deal with... I guess figure out olive oil. And I guess I could probably just set up a pipeline to bring it over here to make it closer, and then just produce the stuff here. But like, I don't want to produce it here, because I feel like if it's just like the base ingredients from oil, there's oh, and I don't think I saw, but if it's gonna be like a Factorio style situation where you start processing the basic oil, and then you find out like 6 hours later, oh yeah, here's a more advanced oil recipe. Automate everything? I mean, yeah, eventually, but for now, we have to make sure we do what we can, because otherwise, sometimes it's better just to go head straight into something, rather than spending 6 hours automating something for a minor product when you just need to set up oil. Let's see. Where do I need... It's black powder. Right. I guess I do have to automate this, huh? Can I not make this by hand? Black powder? Oh yeah, you know what? I made that comment about how I probably am too physically incompetent to do it. Okay, let's make a temporary setup. That's unfortunate. Power, logistics, production, assembler. Let's go over here. Plug you into you. Let's go black powder. Unfortunately, I don't remember what materials Noblisk requires aside from coal, sulfur, and coal. You produce black powder, and then I think it's just steel pipes, and I have steel pipes automated. Let's say... Okay, well, let's just throw some slugs in ye. Boost the hell out of ye. Pour myself some tea. Okay. Wonderful. That's probably enough. I just have to not miss. Not missing. It's typically great. Can I also not make this my hand? That is also a shame. Fair enough, game. You really do not want me to make pipe bombs by hand. Noblisk, I need to grab some... I believe I'm making steel pipes on the first floor. Right next to... What tea am I drinking? I'm just drinking honey lemon tea. It's always typically honey lemon tea, unless I run out of tea, in which case it's just hot lemon. Or... I guess it's Earl Grey. I always typically drink an Earl Grey. Not really a big fan of green teas. Okay. Now, this might be steel pipes. This is steel pipes. Grab you. That is a lot of steel pipes. Okay. It looks like the vast majority of steel pipes are going towards encased concrete production, which is good for now. I need to increase the amount of iron we're putting in, and I might actually double up on that line. I'm not exactly certain how I'm gonna deal with double lines on this weird setup I've made here. I guess I probably won't ever need more than one line of iron on the top floor. That feels like it's odd. And then... yeah, I guess if I have two of them, it wouldn't really make too much sense to constantly input it. Alright, let me go upwards and make some pipe bombs. Come here, you to you, grab all of you. This is probably more than enough. Let me slug you up, and I forgot how slow you are. Okay, I'll just wait around for 7 for now. While I'm doing that, let me move where my hub is, because it's kind of an inconvenient location. Let me actually figure out where I first want to move it. I kind of want to put it exactly where that giant trash chute is at the moment. Also, has the trash chute stopped trash shooting? Because it looks like it has stopped trash shooting. Okay, what material? It's a berry again. I should probably go through all these chests and look for the berries. But that sounds boring. There's probably only like 6 of them in there, right? How many berries did I find? Okay, fine. Let's say, look through you. Ah! Oh, I didn't even have to make the Noblisk. That was stupid of me. Okay, well, we could have just looked through here. I didn't think it wouldn't have processed it by now. Okay, well, thank you. For being slow, I guess. And we can take all this to the shop later on. There's the berries. Okay, fair enough. And a lot more Noblisk. Okay, we've made a lot of Noblisk. Okay. Where am I heading? I am about to run out of biofuel. That's a shame. Do I have my parachute on me? I do not. Okay, well, no flying or levitating for us. You always drink it at your granny's? Yeah, no. Oh no, I just got into the habit of drinking it because it's just good to your throat. Or, not really, but I just enjoy the taste. Okay. Now, I'm gonna head all the way south. Let me... how far is that? Okay, this is definitely a lot farther than I thought, and this might not... okay, that's definitely wasn't the island I was looking at then. That's fine. I do have this thing I can extend that. Also, I have been told by my friend that apparently there's a way to see stuff on the map that you've built. I don't know how to do that. Is it this way? No, that's a berry thing. I am going to ignore that. You lied to me, Vic. Unless I'm blind. I assume I'm blind. Let's see. Now if I get to go through you... is that the island? No. If I go through all of this. Speaking of Minecraft mods, there's a really good one that takes about 3 hours to get through called Dirt Platform. I haven't seen a lot of people play it. 3 hours is a bit short for me, to be honest. I typically prefer, like... I've been actually thinking about starting a Greg Tech playthrough with a couple of my friends. I have a friend who does, like, petrochemical engineering, and he's really been trying to convince me to play it, but from what I know, it's like a 1,000-hour commitment, and I don't know if I'm mentally ready for that. And... look at that, it's a free Mercer Sphere. I can always use more of these. Also, hey buddy, oh, I still have a gun with me. Did I bring my detonator? I've been kind of sad if I didn't. Let's say, come here, plug you in. I missed, don't worry, just don't stop running. I know you can shoot plasma, but that's a bit more effective. Okay, and it's a short little parkour course. You have anything to say to me, Ada, this time? Is that the island? Better than Wolves, takes like 300 hours. Yeah, Greg Tech is like... depending on how hard you get into it, it can be very, very long. 300 hours doesn't really sound like a lot to me. I know that sounds insane, but like I'm used to very different time commitments with video games, especially with like old school RuneScape and all that. That is a pile of bees I don't really want to be dealing with. Let's play some music. Let's change this. What am I gonna put? LeMichael. Have I ever listened to LeMichael? I don't think I have yet. Alright. Bees, I present you High Ordnance. Why did I put away the gun? What? Okay, bees, don't get too close to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just almost wiped me out by blowing up the thing. Oh my god, that would have been terrible. Okay, well, the bees were gotten rid of at the same time too. And also there's this hidden cave thing here. Fantastic. Guess it's a little bit of light exploration at the same time. It just looks like a slug. Let me double check that. Nope, that's definitely just only a slug. And a little bit of quartz. I really missed every single quartz deposit in the game. Your ADHD can never... I mean... there's always something to do. I don't know. I just enjoy long-term grinds, typically. I always enjoy that type of stuff. Let me see if I can... okay, there's more bees on this island. This is a pretty good, like, flat ground to actually build, though. And it does seem to be a different terrain than I'm used to. So I guess this is the first place we're building with actual trees. I guess we did have actual trees, but I did chop them. Yeah, I did chop them down. We had a bunch of beautiful baobabs in the area. Okay, now I do think you're just a regular one, so I'm just gonna bonk you. Can I? Okay, well, I'm gonna leave you then. Some berries. Is there anything on this island I have to be careful of? Where's this oil? Oh, hey buddies. I see you're kinda just existing and minding your own business. That's not allowed. You are a rather large buff fellow. Okay. Please stay here. I couldn't push the button for some reason. 1. I think you guys are a 3 or a 4. Let's try 3 of these. 3. Are you a 3 or a 4? You're definitely a 3, maybe even a 2. I should probably have given 2 a shot. And one last one. Okay, grab all your hides. Where is this oil? It was somewhere around here. Also, I am hearing a Mercer Sphere somewhere. Oh, or is that just that thing? Oh, I guess it's just like little oil slicks on the ground. That makes sense. Let me go at this with a thing, and let me try the boombox thing we learned of. Take this out. And use this. There we go. Wonderful. Have you ever been in VR before, and how was it? I really enjoyed VR for like a period. It can make you quite motion sick. I think I probably played like Blade and Sorcery for quite a while. I actually did get into some light modding for that and made a couple mods that you could still technically download today, but I'm pretty certain they've been depreciated in fact, they got depreciated one update later, and yeah, if I remember right, I made a pretty popular mod, and it was pretty, like, revolutionary at the time in terms of, what you could do, but unfortunately, they changed the system of what I was using, so it kind of just immediately bricked it, which was very sad, and I didn't want to deal with that. Okay, it looks like we have plenty of area, and... oh, this is just crude oil. So this is impure. How do I know which is the pure stuff? Okay. Ah, there you go. Lots of things to murder in this area. I do hope you will just chill out. I can't stop. You're gonna make me dizzy. You're gonna make me dizzy. I can't spin around that much. I don't have that much mouse pad. Okay, this is, do you eat oil? What's happening here? You don't have to be here, you know. 2. Okay, I don't know what you just did. Did you kill yourself? What? Okay, what? Okay, I don't know what happened to you. You just flopped over, apparently. But now you're stuck in the water, and I think you're confused. Oh, never mind. You solved your problem. I think you're dead. You are dead. You are a baby boar. I'm just gonna keep that... well, I was gonna say I'm gonna keep that on you until you get next to the big one. There you go. Hey, where's the other one? And let me stop playing this music because there's no boar next to it. Or there's no bees anymore. I really only want to use that for... what's it called? Kind of pulling on bees. The first time you got motion sick in VR is when I went to McDonald's. Okay, why were you in VR in a McDonald's play place? Is there like a VR setup in... is there VR in McDonald's play places now? I'm so confused. That's a multi-layered statement there. Is this pure or is this normal? I think this is just normal, so it's not gonna say anything. And then we saw an impure here. Normal? Ah, VR chat. Oh, we have a pure. Nice. Normal. I wonder, is this like the miner where you can put a foundation over it? Let me just do a... let me globally lock this. Let's layer this up. I do wish I could kind of mark that, but at the same time, I just want to see if I can put a oil extractor over this without it being directly on top of it. Let me see. Can I angle it this way? No. No. How does this work? This is oil, crude oil. Oil extractor. Am I misunderstanding something? Look, Meeps, you can never know now. Look, the corporate goons will do anything, trust me. If they want kids in there, they'll set up a fucking gaming facility. How's it going, Meeps? Let's see. Yellow slug. The building animation looks sick. All the animations in this game have been phenomenal. How am I going to... oil extractor. Build on oil node. Is this not an oil node? Do I have to... this is gonna be dumb. Hopefully I don't make a Albanian hellhole, but... no, that's definitely not it. Okay, well, there was that little oil slick over here. I do wonder if this is just supposed to indicate the presence of one. Yeah, there's this oil slick over here. Let me test this one instead. Production. Constructor. Oil extractor. Okay, so I see you. It's built on the oil slicks instead. Also, why are you alive? Did I not kill you? Okay. Oil extractor. Is this... let me check this out a bit more. What is this then? Or do I need a different method of grabbing oil to grab it? Or do I... one second, this is gonna sound incredibly stupid, but do I just like pipe it? Oh wait. I do recall being able to put a... one moment, there was a production water extractor on this... no. And then... Okay, I'll figure that out. Oh, yeah, let me try a pipe. Logistic pipe. Logistic pipe. No. Okay, I'm gonna guess this is just to indicate the presence of oil in the surrounding area. Those guys looking things are a different thing. I honestly don't know how they work. It's too new for my old player knowledge. Understandable. I'm gonna guess that's probably like maybe like a deep earth oil deposit or something like that. Let me beat you all up. I should be playing the music so I can knock these bees away. Ow. Pull out the boombox. Play. Boom. There we go. Wonderful. How fast do the enemies respawn? I do think they do respawn. They're not... I don't really know. I don't typically leave my base unless it's to go on either a long excursion looking for resources or like weird alien artifacts or something else. Let me pull up some crude oil. Where is it? 240 and 250. Okay, let's just put this all in, I guess, one platform. I see. So yeah, it's just an oil slick. I could build this oil rig up. Yeah, I could just make it like offshore, I guess, and then try to figure out everything from here. I think you need to pressurize them or something. It's probably its own research. Yeah, that seems like a deep core mining thing. I don't know. I kind of want to build like outwards into sea this time, but it seems a little lame not using land here. Let me try something. So, also I don't have any power here, unfortunately. I guess I'll have to bring over the main line. And you know what, before I go a little bit too crazy, I will... What was I gonna do? Let me go use the restroom real quick, and actually let me go grab some more water. And, check this out, not only did I make a starting soon screen, I did make a... Where is it? 1 second, I swear I'm so bad at OBS. Here we go. This button. I gotta set up a better way to do this. I'll probably do this before streams. Behold! Thematically correct animals for the games I'm playing this time. That took a while. I'll be right back as I grab some more water. Okay, I return. Unfortunately, I'm out of like water bottles, so I just grab like sink water, but you know, it's gonna be fine. Yeah. No, I do love the... It's a lot easier to make that now that I set up the, what's it called, the basic rat version. I want to find a way to automate it if I can just import a model somewhere, but like, it is a weird workflow on how I'm making that, so it's like, it goes into Blender, it's like lit up by certain lights, and then it goes into Premiere, and it goes through like a weird CRTFX, so there's probably a way to do it. It'll probably be a bit of scripting on my end though. This is like a good clear area to start experimenting with this oil stuff. I need to definitely bring in some power. Let me zoop you across the world. 1, 2. And now... Looks like we can go up to 10. I should also probably just make like a pretty big like foundation, or like a... Can I make like a 10 by 10 blueprint? No. I guess what the biggest I could do is like maybe 5 by 5. What was it? No. I could make a 6 by 6 blueprint with the Mark II stuff. That does seem useful, at least for just putting down a bunch of floor quickly. Can I build over this? Yes, I can. I guess you have to put down... Do I have to put... Wait, let me test if this works like the... God damn. Let me test if this works like the iron node. Or like any the mining nodes, I suppose. Do you need visibility, game? I'd be very impressed if you don't. Let's say I need production and oil extractor. You do not need visibility. Okay, I can keep things nice and very neat here. Wonderful. I should probably clear out everything in this area. And I need foundation. Did I bother purchasing... No, unfortunately I didn't... Can I build one? Can I build a shop here? I could, but I don't have the tickets on me. I wonder... No, you can't extract the ticket, so you can't automate putting the tickets into a building or like a dimensional depot. It would be funny if you can just shove the tickets into a dimensional depot straight. You'll just basically have digital be printing money. It's basically setting up direct deposit for work. Okay. I'm gonna need a bunch of space. Let's say, I do hope there's not a lot of liquid processing in this game because my entire factory concept does revolve around solid processing ideas. I guess I can throw in some central locations for liquids, right? Like if I can put the pipes in the center, but it's already pretty busy in there, so maybe like a second extension to the front, but that would look bad, so I'm just gonna do all liquid stuff on the outside. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. I need you to get out of here without killing you because I would feel terribly guilty. Are you able to jump? No, I've entrapped you forever. Okay, I will be very kind and I will aggressively pet you until you leave. Go this way, go this way. Yes. There you go, you're free. Don't fall in the pit again. And now, close this off. Okay, we have a nice big flat platform. I need to grab a ton of power. How do I should probably mark out where my copper deposit... I think my copper's over here, so I could just probably put a couple of power lines leading this way. And I don't know if this is going to be enough space to set up oil production, though. I guess we can try. And while we're at it, let us... Looks like there's a solid input and a liquid input, so you might be able to do some weird two recipes things. Let's say you make plastic, and then... Don't know exactly where I'm gonna put this. I feel like plastic's probably a pretty common thing you're gonna need. You always need a ton of plastic in these games, and I could make... Let's pull this out. There you go. There you go. Okay, I'll figure out how to deal. Is the species called lizard doggo? It is called lizard doggo. It's just called lizard doggo. Like, I had nothing to do with that. Let me go this way. I don't know the name of literally any other species, but that one is called lizard doggo. I'll tell you that. And I need power. Let me set up one of these doohickeys, little big boys. And just fly all the way over. Can I? I see, so if you hook up the big double power line, it will automatically switch to double power. But if you base it off the little low one, I think it can reach across the water. It's probably a bad idea to put this power line in the water on the shore here. But I don't think we care about electrocuting the fish. Did you like scan it, or what'd you do to learn the name? They're all just called lizard doggo, and that's just their name tag. It's just their interactable name tag. I don't scan anything in this game. I am kind of... Oh no. Okay, one second. I wonder if you can extend your power pole vision a bit longer without actually pulling it out. Let's say if I grab this power pole, put down a power tower facing this way. I should also probably like set up facing... You know what? I'm gonna do the responsible thing. I know I said it's garbage, and I stand by it. But let me make a... Where is it? A crafting? No, I need an equipment workshop. Let me make a... Where is it? A zip line. See, now this is why it's... Okay, I can't even make it. Is it the only creature that does that? It's the only creature I found so far that does that. There might be more. I don't know. And a zip line. Here we go. And... I somehow replaced my power connection? There we go. So that the 2. Does this extend my sight? Okay, that's a really nice QOL feature. If you're like using the power lines with these things, it does actually extend your vision to the full range. I wonder how far these can go. I guess there's probably like a set meter value, though I am not able to visualize distance in games well because none of it makes sense. So let's say if I go all the way over here, I guess that's the only way to build it without being interrupted. Yeah, sure, this way. Hook you up to you. Now drag you without touching the water. That doesn't seem likely. I'm about to drown. Okay. Grab you. Where is my coal production? Or my copper production? I think I left my copper all the way over there. No, that's Stink Island, so I guess we're a bit farther out than I thought. I wish I set this up far... Oh god, there's gotta be a better way to transfer power. Actually, no, this seems pretty good. I could make a blueprint. No, actually it wouldn't work because connections don't work in blueprint unless, like... Yeah, wait, no, that wouldn't work at all. What am I talking about? Why is it changing to a Power Pole Mark III when I'm pressing middle click? What's going on with that? I can't even make them. I don't have the ingredients. I don't even know what ingredients it uses. And then if I go this way... Where? That's the iron. Can I put you on top of this? Please? That would look a little jank, honestly. Have I played one shot before? Not yet. And yet is the keyword here. That is actually very close up on the list. I do actually own the game currently, so you can expect to maybe either see that stream sometime soon or it'll just be on the channel. I don't know yet. Okay. Grab you. And grab you. Alright, what did I come back here to do? I literally- wait, no, I just came back for power, right? I didn't- that's literally all I needed. Okay. You feel very slow. Actually, we're moving pretty quick. I guess the distance is pretty far. Plus, I'm just used to having a jetpack now. I wonder... It looks like we're speeding up slightly the more on the downhill slope we go. Can I switch lanes? I can. Not if I'm bad, though. Okay. That's probably best paired up with a jetpack and like maybe a parachute. Could chop down some trees or whatnot, but I guess we can try to figure out how to make fuel for the jetpack while we're over here. I'm about to electrocute myself. Nope. Here we go. I didn't put a ladder on this one. I need to get good with this thing. Seems like there's a little bit of finesse to it. I guess I just have to run the remainder of this distance. That's rather unfortunate. Is there anything underwater? No, there never is, because we can't dive under the water. I do see that Stink Island, and I'm tempted... I don't see anything behind that waterfall. Yeah, okay. And that thing technically isn't real. Let me pour myself some tea while I'm starting to think about how I'm gonna sub this production. You went ziplining? Yeah, I've never actually done that before. That's like on my bucket list of things to do. I don't want to go on like a short one. I would rather take some time to go on a far out one, even if it costs more to set up. Why is there a blue input for these refineries? I guess for like this recipe. I'm guessing there's some more recipes I'll unlock in the future for this, component. I guess the residual rubber too. How do I get that? If I make residual, how do I make the... I see, so if you make fuel straight, you'll make 3 polymer resin, and then with polymer resin and a little bit of water, you can make residual plastic. If you make plastic straight up... Wait, okay, one sec. This costs 6 fuel. That makes 3 polymer resin. So 6 to 3. Then it takes 6... So you'll need 12 fuel for 2 plastic. This seems more efficient, but you make a lot of fuel with this. And then you just make residual... Okay, I guess it depends on what you're trying to produce. I guess for me, probably the most important inputs and outputs here would be plastic and rubber, though I do want to set them up in different locations. I could also probably... Yeah, I'll probably just bring this over with a tractor. I need to make a... I guess I should probably just make like a bridge for the truck while I'm working on this too. Though we are pretty close to unlocking a train, and I think I can probably suspend it somewhat. Like make a suspended line looking thing. Oh hey, free Mercer Sphere, I didn't even notice this. Ada, do you have something to say to me with the consumption of this one, or are you going to be silent once again? Nothing interesting to say, Ada. Okay, well, please don't take over my brain. Now, if I do this... Yes. Let me... Guess this needs a little bit of space. Ah, I see there's like triangular base here. And there's a nice upwards platform you can walk around. Interesting. Ooh, yeah, this is a cool little section. I don't know how useful this little catwalk is on top of this, though. You know, I guess we need it in the real world. How much oil does this thing produce? Let me take a look at this. You make 240 per minute. You take in 30, so if I want to max out... Let's say I want to split my production evenly between plastic and oil. So I need 240 divided by 30. That's 8, right? Yeah, so 4. So I just need 4 of these each, right? Okay, so I need 4 plastic, and I could also upgrade it with a... Oh, missing motors. I'll probably fill in shortly in time. Okay, I could fill this in with some... Where is it? How much does it produce now? 600. That seems like a lot. Right. Okay. Yeah, that seems like quite a bit. How much power does this take? Oh, actually, we can't even use the 600 because we physically don't have pipes capable of handling that. I see, that's also the point of that higher level pipe upgrade. Okay, let's set you up to be 300 for now. That means we'll need 10 of these. I need to figure out a scalable design for this. I guess I can... that would look really stupid though. I could make like a stackable refinery thing, where I just like pump all the oil upwards. Actually, wait, no, you don't even have to take... That would work, it just looks stupid. I wonder how I'm gonna do this. Like, I want to have like a center area where they'll come together, and then I guess I'll need 2 truck stops, right? 1 truck stop for each product, because you can't mix it. Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. So I'll have to have 2 truck stops. Where is transport? 2 truck stops. I'll put it in this area here because I don't think I'm going to be utilizing this space that much. Let me get rid of this limestone. It was definitely a short one. It was an obstacle course in the trees, and the platforms are super thin. Yeah, no, that doesn't... I know there's like a mile-long zip line somewhere, and that seems really fun, but that also seems pretty expensive. I would rather do something like that. Let's see. I'm also like physically clumsy, so I do not trust myself on like anything that require hand-eye coordination. If there's like a life or death scenario that requires me to be coordinated, I'm just dying instantly. Like it's just over. Okay, let me bring you out. Let's go all the way over here. Where's the bees coming from? Oh, up there. Let me detonate you, lads. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, just break yourself on my body. God. I guess I'm just gonna have to do this consistently. That should be correct. 1. Oh, by the way, I've been watching your Oberduden supercut. I don't know if your edit just makes you look genius or you're actually a genius. I feel like anytime any cut content makes you look smarter. I don't know. You can watch the regular one and then see if it holds up, because I think I made a lot of incorrect assumptions if I remember right. Though it's been like a year. Let's see. Let me go over here. Can I? There you go. Was that 52 degrees? Guess there's a little bit of that feels like it's hitting. Just blow up already. That's correct. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And you know what? Let's do something a little stupid. I don't care if this kills me. It worked. Wonderful. Squirrels have insane reflexes. They can fall from any height and be fine. Yeah, I guess they have like a certain terminal velocity, right? I guess it's kind of the same. I wouldn't say it's exactly the same for cats, because cats can be injured by heights. Also, bugs can just be fall and be fine because of I don't know. There's a certain property to them, but I don't know. It must be nice to be like a squirrel or a bug sometimes. I do just sometimes want to be a rat, just chilling in a hole, eating some fucking cheese. Or like a lizard just basking in the sun. That would be nice. No work, just eat bug, sleep. I get eaten by coyote or something. What a short and meaningful life. Okay, let me set up a truck station here. Do I have enough space on the backside here? Yes. And I think I can just probably put it right next to each other. I don't really think it matters, right? Yeah. And, wait, we have, 1 second, we do have things to mark this out, so I do know what I'm building. Where is it logistics? Walls? Where do they put the special? Where do they put the, like, don't have signs? Okay, it's organization. That makes sense. Ooh! Oh, that's really nice. You can even put it on this directly. That's a sick feature. Let's say you will be plastic and you will be rubber. Well, compared to About Oliver's, you're doing a lot better. I haven't really watched About Oliver's playthrough for that. I watched a little bit of his, Outer Wilds playthrough, because, you know, he's an astrophysicist. Also, like, he gets mentioned in my comments a lot, and in the, like, little YouTube statistics thing I have. He's, like, literally, most of my audience apparently watches him, so, like, why not? Let's see. No, he seems like a smart lad. Let me pour this out for myself. You watch most of their stuff? I mean, there you go. You're a contributing factor to that YouTube statistic. But weirdly enough, that feature is only available to view on mobile. I don't know why they do that. I wish that was available on PC too, because I don't really like having these social media apps at the same time. Let me do... Is this rubber? I think this is rubber. Can I center the text? Where's my justification settings for this? There's no justification settings for this. What a brutal and cruel world. Okay, you shall be... was it plastic? I think it was plastic. You don't have a special name for it. And then you shall just be plastic in here. Plastic. Emission strength 2. Okay, I have to remember when setting this up. That's actually a really nice feature. Okay, well hopefully this doesn't immediately get replaced by a train. That seems very difficult to do. I'm wondering... So if I have... Let's set up 2 for now for each one. And then I guess I can I can permanently expand this way always, technically, because there's an ocean that way, so I don't know if I'll need to expand that far out this way. But I can also just stack up. Yeah, I don't know, a pure output seems like more than enough for quite a while. I don't think I use like a pure node for like copper even. There's a layout button there? What? There is a layout button? Can I justify text? Can I play with the typography? Oh no, if there's like typographic settings, can I kern it? No, I think that'd be too ridiculous. Also, the kerning on the font's decent enough. It does just seemed... That's not monospace though. Let's see, fuel sort, wait, that's not the thing. Layout. I see. Ah, that's very useful, thank you. That's a lovely, I guess I can just use shorter things, but I don't know why I do that. Let me change this to be load. And I do need to figure out the fuel situation for these, so I can either load coal into that. We do have that like criterium area, so I can just like stack those up there. Or I can make fuel for them here. I don't know how... this one only has a square hole, right? I can't plug a pipe into it. I can't just directly fuel them. No, only square holes, no circle holes for me. Okay. How do you how many items do you transfer? I have no idea. I guess it depends on how many you're doing. I mean, yeah, let's just do this, and then I gotta figure out a way to... I assume if you have like excess residual fuel, it's going to stop making anything, right? That's typically how these things go. At least in Factorio, it's the same way. Let's have... I guess we can do this side, right? And then have some walking space in between. Let's have this here. Let's have this here. Though, actually, it might be easier to have both, like... No, let's leave it this... I'm wondering if we're going to unlock... Then don't tell me. I wonder if we're going to unlock a more efficient recipe for oil later, where it's going to be like advanced oil processing and you need water. I love the extra R you add when you pronounce criterium. Caterium. Okay, well, it's going to be criterium for the rest of the time because, I don't know. I read it that way the first time, and I am a stubborn person. Let's go this way. Hook you up here. I am tempted. Okay, well, let's just leave it here. If we do unlock a different oil like recipe, I guess I want to change all this later. How many? And the benefit, I don't actually have to make a pump for these things because it's all on the same level. Let's say I have some pipeline Mark 1s. Can I inset this into the floor? Ooh, I have an idea. Because if I need, like, logistic pipes... Oh, actually, I guess it wouldn't fit there. Never mind. Can I set you up so you go higher? I guess I do need... Okay, one sec. Can I directly connect a production, power, logistics, organization, a fluid buffer to this thing? I cannot. Also, I guess it's just like free-flowing and doesn't have a direction in general. That's fine. Let's put a fluid buffer here. So, assuming there's water physics in this game, if we do run out of stuff, it's going to like slowly fall out of this. Actually, what do I need? No, because if there's water, I think I'm making too many assumptions. Where is... Let's make a second one of these, because I am going to have to see how these are going to stack. Plug you in. Let me squeeze through. Criterium. It's criterium, look. It's criterium. It's gonna be criterium. I guess we're making motors very slowly at base, right? I remember setting that up. No, because if I was making motors, I would definitely see it fill up by now. Okay, that's unfortunate. I wonder if I messed that up somewhere. Okay, I guess we'll have to go take a look, but for now, let me continue setting this up. Transport, we need logistics. We need you to pump into here and here. I need pipeline junctions because you can't do a natural turn. I'm making this a bit too tight, I feel like, but I'll deal with that once I get to it. Right. If I run out of space, I'm just gonna assume that's my fault. And I do realize I haven't actually set up anything to deal with the... I guess we'll find out. If I don't need to make anything with the residual oil, I'll just leave it as is for now, because if it's just fuel, it's not the biggest deal. Let's say you plug it directly. I guess I need another one of these. Wait. No, I do need another one of these. Plug you in here and here. Let's go. You don't need one because you're not actually turning. Plug you in. Plug you in. How do I make this look good? Auto 2D? Noodle? No, 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 no. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I want there to be like a natural bend to this. I guess that's a bit of a waste of a node, but screw it. Okay, plug you all the way into this. I wonder if it's better actually... Do I want to do the opposite of what I did on the island and like stagger this out so I don't actually have to deal with Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough space. Did he add a straight mode like belts? Yeah, that is odd. It doesn't have a straight mode though. There might be a reason for that. Let's say, how do I... Because wait, these produce the same fluid. I could either stagger this out. Right, so staggering is probably the smart move, so these things line up. And then you can have one pipeline junction. And this isn't really... I guess if you have two different outputs, right? But I'm doing the, like, complete opposite thing of what I'm doing on Oil or Coal Island, though. I feel like that would look a little bit lame. Because Coal Island, we're not staggering it out, and that looks quite cool, but... I don't know how I'm gonna do this with two, like, output product at the same time. Let's say we have a merger. And thank God these things are only one-lane operations, because otherwise I would be very screwed. And I guess I need a little bit more space on the other side there. Let's say I go this way. Right, that should be enough space for like a central pipe, I believe. Yes. Though I do need space for a belt here. I clearly have not thought this out. Okay, one moment. Let me process, let me use some of my gray matter. Though it does seem to be lacking at the moment. Let's just do the simple thing, and... Can I build this upwards? There's no easy way to build that upwards, weirdly enough. Let's say I just put this down this way. And... Oops, let me... fully pipe build you out. I guess I need to rotate you this whole time. Now you know how it felt to play with belts before 1.0. Oh, if it's a new feature, they probably also haven't programmed it out. Yeah, I forgot you told me that. Yeah, if it's a newer feature, they probably only had time to do belts before full release then. That makes sense. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Straight mode's the best. It makes things a lot easier. Let's go over here. And then... This isn't gonna be lined up now, I've realized. This looks so complicated already, lol. I mean, it's simple enough. It's like, once you get into thinking in logistics, you'll think in logistics for the rest of your life. Let's just have this line be the center, I guess. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. That is going the wrong way. Yeah, they mentioned they don't have it for pipes, but if they want it. But if people want, they should vote on the quality assurance site. Interesting, dude. So they have like little votes on what content to add too. That's a nice feature. Similar to, and I know I keep comparing now. That's similar to old school RuneScape, though. Sometimes that can be a bit more of a headache at the same time. I feel like devs should just have the go ahead to do what they want with their games. Let's see. And then I guess that we're wasting a little bit of space over there that way, but like it'd be nice to have like a little bit of walking room and a little bit of room to upgrade in the future. You are going, yeah, this is why it's funky. Okay, you're gonna be like this. so that's lined up. I prefer the like buildings line up rather than like these little splitters. Line this up. I don't have enough to build this. I'm gonna have to just mentally plan that then. And now let's put the pipeline in this little central area. Let's say pipeline support. Let's just build it here. I think that's probably, yeah, this is probably enough room. Yeah, I'm gonna assume this is enough room. I think it's likely the tech people don't want to do it, but the designers want leverage to convince them to dedicate the time to it. Yeah. I don't know, like, it's a pretty I think it's developed by a pretty smaller team, right? So, I do wonder... I'm trying to think of why they wouldn't... I don't know, it seems like a good feature to add. Like, that's definitely not, like, the most egregious thing I've come across in the game, or, like... It's not like the biggest of deals, but it would be nice to have. Here we go. Now, let's add a merger here to make sure these lines stay separated, otherwise I'm going to be miserable. Okay. Oh, I am producing motors. I'm just producing motors at an exceptionally slow rate. What? I do believe I should be producing way more than that. What the hell? Let me go... I know exactly what the problem is. I'm not producing any motors because all of my steel pipes are going towards encased concrete, I believe. So that is a issue of iron supply. Okay, well, I guess I'll just be patient and then set more of this stuff up while I wait. Yeah. I should probably get rid of... Yeah, I should probably get rid of one of these. Let's see. Let me, plug this stuff in. And let's see if I can... Can I just put this under this? That looks a bit stupid, right? Yeah, that looks pretty stupid. Let me avoid doing that. And I believe I have plenty of steel on me. Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's grab this one, go all the way out if I can. Plug in everything I can. This can just join up in a straight line. I do kind of regret building this kind of... Let me move these in. Oh god, I actually probably shouldn't have moved that in because of the sign. Looks like the sign stayed there, thankfully. The sign did stay there. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Wait, can I copy and paste this? Copy and paste, remove you, then I don't have to worry about resetting this up. And now... There should be plenty of room for that. Let me put this down. Paste you. Paste you. I didn't copy and paste it correctly. That's fine. This was rubber, I believe. Rubber. Actually, and you know, while we're at it, let's change the sign to be a bit shorter. It is like remarkably lined for how short of text it is. Yeah, that feels like it fits better. I guess I can redo you. And at the same time... No, I'm gonna be planning out too much if I start planning for more stuff to be processed. Rubber. Rubber? Can I not spell? Rubber, there we go. Rubber, brain on, turn this one, change the layout to central justification. They don't have any right justify text, unfortunately. So... I guess you're screwed if you write right to left with certain dialects or languages. Let's go rubber. Wait, no, this is plastic. Plastic. Select icon, emission strength 2. I don't need to make it emissive, but glowing sign looks nice. Layout, and then middle. Wonderful. Okay. Is that also rubber? I hardly know her. Hey. Okay, now this is fuel. So if I do want to make fuel, I'll probably leave this little lane open here. And let me make a stackable line all the way over here. Let's start off with this one. You will be rubber. I have to remember the lower one will be rubber. And now, if I bring this out here, that should be fine. Yeah, that looks good. And I'm never bringing in materials here unless I decide to do... Actually, I might bring in materials here if... Depending on if it's like... Yeah, okay, I guess that's a good backup in case I need to move materials from the base to this place and there's gonna be a weird secondary process to more oil. I guess we're gonna find out. It doesn't look like they're making a differentiation between light oil and heavy oil. But I'm not gonna complain. You kidding me? You know how much of a pain in the ass it is to have like 4 different oil outputs? Okay, join you up. And I think that's this little output setup. Is oil really this simple? This feels really simple in comparison to, I guess, Factorio oil, but Factorio oil is actually also pretty simple too, to be honest. Okay, well, let me make a land bridge all the way over back to my base. How am I gonna I kind of want to, like, make this a proper bridge arc, though. You know, let's make this a proper bridge. It could be like a circular bridge or a, what's it called? Like an arced bridge all the way over, though. That, I feel like that would be an insane ramp. I don't have, like, an underside, unfortunately. Like an under ramp available, so let's just go this way. They're gonna go 2 out. 1. I do like the fact that you can clip from this thing. Suspension bridge with beams and cables. Look, if they've, you know, physically simulated it, sure, I'll do it. This isn't Polybridge 2, unfortunately. Oh god, have I finished? I think I finished Polybridge. Let's go out this way. This doesn't actually seem practical now I'm thinking about it, because that is one side higher. Yeah, one side is higher, so like a real engineer would probably just have like a, what's it called? God, there's like a specific articulated term for like a specific beam, and it'd just be a slope downwards. That'd probably be more structurally stable than this, but, you know, it'll be fine. Hopefully building this type of stuff doesn't cause lag, considering how close my factory is to it, but like, my factory has way more foundation, so it shouldn't be a problem in theory. Speaking of bridge, have I ever played Polybridge? Yeah, I beaten Polybridge with a, I know I've like 100% of that with like the 3 stars. I don't remember if I finished Polybridge 2. I remember like beating it at the time. It was in early access, though. I know they added some more levels. Last I remember there was like some weird Japanese level, and then I beat that. I had some pretty cool solutions. This game's rather well optimized. Yeah, I mean, if it's running really well for what it is, like, I'm not having any flames. Actually, the closest I've come to lagging was when I blew up like a rock. And I think that was just a lot of particle effects going off at once, maybe. So, I don't know, it seems really well optimized so far. Now if I do this, wonderful. And at the same time, let me clear those out over there. 3, 2, 1. I missed. Screw that tree. And I think we have more than enough room to navigate on the other side of the base. There we go. Have you played Game of the Year Goo? I haven't played World of Goo 2. That is actually on my short list because World of Goo and Little Inferno, they're made by the same publisher, I believe. They were like kind of, I think World of Goo was like one of the first games I properly played when I was younger. Like, it was kind of what introduced me to the game. Same with Little Inferno. Little Inferno, how I always play Little Inferno a little bit on Christmas because it's just so cozy. If you've never played Little Inferno, it still holds up really well. Like, the fire effect, I mean, actually there's engine problems with it now because Windows, but you know, for its age, it's held up incredibly well. I really want there to be a Little Inferno too. But they, you know, at the same time, You know, I just gotta play World of Good first. Because, yeah, God, I really want... I can't express enough how much I love Little Inferno. Maybe it's just like my inner pyromaniac. Ow. On the underside of the base, I can have like a... I could have like truck stops on the underside of the base whenever I need to deliver material. Yeah, I think that works out. Because I'm already running in copper out through here, so I could just have truck stops under the base. I wonder if this is enough space to fit a train, too. Probably not. This feels a bit big. I'll probably need like a... Can you leave this area, please? I probably need like a separate building for a train station. I wonder how big a train would be. I'm assuming pretty massive, because some of the buildings in this are already huge. What are you doing? Allow or deny? Held a message for bullying? What? You got auto-modded for some reason. World of Goo 2. Okay, it picked up WOG as an insult. Little Inferno, which is Tomorrow Corporation, 3 people. Yeah, that sounds right. They also made... There was like an automation game, right? Wait, it was called Tomorrow Corp. I remember it was a People's... Oh god, I can't remember what was the name of the automation game that I also yet have to play. They had like a weird puzzle game, like set in the like Tomorrow Corporation world, I believe. Picking up WOG as an insult so you got auto-modded, that is so funny. Tomorrow Corporation made 2 programming games, Human Resource Machine and 7 Billion Humans. Yeah, those sound familiar. I think I have a key for 7 Billion Humans laying around somewhere. I don't remember exactly how I got it. Though Tomorrow Corporation, I do recall seeing a bunch of content on that. I think Yogg's casted a couple of streams on that, if I remember right. I need... Where's my truck? Oh, tractor's over there. I need... Oh god, I'm gonna be doing that a lot, aren't I? I need concrete. I need to check out why my motor production has fully stopped. I assume it's literally just a steel pipe problem. So I guess I need to increase my iron production at the same time, right? So let me see. Is it my iron production that's being the bottleneck here? Let me check my steel pipes. Or is it steel pipes that's the problem? Looks like literally all of my iron production is going into the steel pipes, so it is pretty much just that. We're using 300, no, we're technically using 400 iron per second with this, but we can't actually support that, so we only need 3 of these. But I'll leave that 5th one just in case for when we upgrade. 7 Billion Humans is better of the 2. I must depart. Good luck with your oilless. Thanks, you meeps. Thanks for dropping by. See you around, man. Good luck with your stream sometime soon. I think that'll be tomorrow, right? I think I'm probably gonna be taking a break tomorrow, so I'll probably drop by. Huh, okay. Motor, I need let's add some more furnaces and grab some more iron for the belt. I believe we can support... We're supporting 270, so we're mining 270, I believe, right? No, we're not. Let's go up to 270. And then let's be super lazy and just add, like... I think we would just need 2 of these to be upgraded, right? So that would be 60, 60, 1, 2, 3, 9, 1, 2, 3, 18. Okay, that actually should be more than enough to support the 270 line. Wonderful. And in fact, it's actually slightly overkill, but that'll be fine. It's in 5 minutes. Well, thanks for dropping by on such short notice then. Good luck with your stream. I probably am gonna go to sleep before you finish the raid, because I am quite sick this time. So, good luck. Enjoy whatever game you're playing. Actually, wait, no, you're playing Lorelei? I know you're playing a couple of games I've been interested in, so I probably can't drop by for a couple of them, unfortunately. But yeah, good luck. Okay, what was I doing? Building... Docking station. Docking station. I need to put some foundation down. Lorelei crack. Feel better soon. Yeah. No, like Lorelei and the Laser. That's another game published by Annapurna, but I'm not gonna hold you. I was thinking. I just spaced out for 5 minutes thinking about a Mario 64 mod somehow. People are modding Mario 6. I'm surprised. Well, actually, I'm not surprised they're modding Mario 64. I'm just actually confused on how they're doing it. That's a pretty closed system. I guess people will do anything over time. It just seems hard. I guess they're modding Pokemon Emerald and stuff too. But you know, that's a lot easier. Are these empty yet? How long have you been processing? I guess we're just gonna have constant tickets coming in. Okay. It is indeed the devs who made Sayonara and Wild Hearts. I believe you mentioned that, if I remember right. Okay. Wait, no, I had plenty of concrete. I was literally... Is it just motors that's the current holdup? Okay, well, I guess I just have to wait then. I might turn off 2 of the steel pipes machines, because then I do want at least 70 iron going towards... No, because steel pipes is the bottleneck for the motors as well. Ah. That's awkward. Concrete, you seem like you're not even moving, so that's a bad sign for the encased concrete machine. I'm assuming that's literally all we're making. Okay, let me go check that out. Should be a second floor product. I also am gonna change this pipe system to be just one. Like just up and down, and then like maybe on each floor have a little slip-in lane to the half floor, because that is confusing. Let's see, is this encased concrete? Yeah. This is rather it uses 24 per minute. Right, so 24 per minute, that is roughly 4 steel, so that's 100 and... Wait. No, that's roughly like 96 iron per minute. Right, and then I guess these are all 96 iron per minute, so we're definitely not producing enough. Okay. I guess that will... Water check. My brother just went to pour me some more water. I'm very well hydrated. I'm just like I'm having a bit of trouble speaking because sick. Literally it. But I want to finish setting up some those basic materials at least before I end stream. Ow, my feet. I don't know if I want to put glass here. I feel like I'm gonna run into it a lot. That sounds stupid, but like that is true. Also, let's put down the truck stop over here because I think they'll look quite nice. If I can... let's go zoop mode. Let's change this to a 1x1 foundation. Guess I need a 1... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3. I want to put this in like the middle of this so it lines up. Okay, wonderful. And then I guess this can be like an input of truck stops if I ever need more materials than I can like transport across distances. It should probably be higher now I'm looking at it. Okay, one moment. 1, 2, 1, 2. Wait, that was wrong. 2, 1, 2. Bring all this all the way over here. And then I can make like a... I need to unlock the... I do have some tickets so I can buy like the inverted ramp thing because I'm going to need that to avoid making these bridge little things look hideous. Okay, bring you over here. And then, technically, I should only be going one... Okay, I need to remember because last time I built a truck line in the same direction, they interfered with each other when they're coming towards the same direction. But as long as I always don't travel opposite directions with, like, car paths, I think they should work. So, technically, even if there's, like, a truck stop ahead of it, right, so if we have, like, the rubber line here and the rubber truck is stopped and then, like, the plastic one needs to go, it'll wait for the rubber one to go and then leave, and that should be fine. It'll create some inefficiencies here and there. Yeah, I guess it's similar to a stacked train yard. The best thing you can do would be, I suppose, just to have horizontal layout and then have it like I guess it'll be similar to a train station. We get our tap water from a well, and it's the best tasting water ever. That means it got plenty of minerals. I mean, flavored water's good. I mean, as long as it's not like spicy. I don't know. Yeah, no, I've had well water. Like, I used to grow up with like a big well water too. I used to manually pump it. Let's see. There's nothing like getting up in 2 in the morning and then like having to like go fucking crank the oldest well in existence and it's just squeaking and everyone wakes up. Now if I do, I guess I should probably make you 4. Should I just extend it? Yeah, let me extend this a bit further. And that should actually work out just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Yeah, okay, and I just have to not use this area. Okay, wonderful. I am going to need a way back because I am thinking about I can't run... If I can't just turn around on the same axes because I'll run into the same problem where it's gonna get stuck, I believe. So I should probably... Can I like rotate this? Actually, let me go check the shop. I will go use all my tickets on foundational stuff. Okay. If I come up here, I do need to... Actually, let's see. Have I gained any... God. I don't think this ladder goes all the way. I keep like slipping off right at the end there. Yeah, there we go. Have I gained any... motors? Motors. I have gained 4 motors. Okay, well, it's gonna be a slow start to that. I should probably just leave the game running one night so I can get a bunch of resources, but that does feel really lame. I think it kind of goes against the spirit of the game, honestly. Let's print all these tickets. And let us buy some cosmetics, cause I need them. Have I purchased everything from the music shop? Let's say I purchased every soundtrack, and I think there's more hidden around the world. Oh, interesting. Okay, so there's like... I thought there was only like one... No, I've seen these before. Okay, and then that's not... Okay, it's foundations. Inverted ramp set. Let's add to cart. That's really quite cheap. Quarter ramp sounds fun. That sounds like I would kill myself though. Let's buy these quarter pipe packs. Fucking why not? Let's buy all the foundation. These stairs look nice. This double ramp looks nice. How much am I spending right now? 16. Okay, I can't afford this. Let's get rid of this quarter pipe because that seems like the least useful. Inverted corner that also doesn't sound particularly useful. Okay, let's see. Gates, I don't need any of these. Equipment, I guess I can buy a cup for collecting's sake. Metal pillar set does sound nice. But this frame pillar set sounds a bit more useful. And I can afford something that costs 3 at the same time. Let's get this double ramp set, right? I already have that in my shop. Apparently the reason warm water tastes worse is because you can taste more impurities. I don't know. I don't really, like, I'm fine with warm water. I don't know why people hate warm water so much. Like, certainly it's not as refreshing as cold water, but like, it's good for you. It feels like it's fine. And I guess I just like hot water in general. I just grew up drinking too much tea. Walls, I can get a gate. It'll be fine. Roofs, pillars, modern rails. These road barriers do sound... You know what? These road barriers sound nice so I can like split the road in two. These metal barriers also sound right. Oh, actually I prefer to look at this. Also, I'm gonna put this on the edge of that bridge thing and it's way cheaper. Let's go do this and buy all. And I have an extra ticket on me. I'll just buy something inconsequential. Is there anything that costs 1? I guess this modern railing. There we go. Buy all. Wonderful.
Shopping is an essential human experience, enriching both the economy and human lives since the invention of society. Congratulations, you live in a society.
Fucking don't go Joker on me, Ada. Oh my god, you're already intolerable enough when taking over my brain, but if you're gonna go, we live in a society and kill a game show host, I'm gonna dig you out of there with an ice pick. Okay. Now it looks like we're producing everything now. How is our iron supply looking? I guess we are literally just making steel pipes as fast as possible. Our entire... Yeah, I need to double up in my iron belt thing. Yeah, that's fine for now. Okay. It'll be a little slow. Actually, I'm kind of fucked until that entire encased concrete line fills up, and I think the encased concrete stuff is super expensive, so I should double up once I get back here. Because I'm not gonna have motors for a long time then. Warm water helps with digestion. I could see that happening though. I don't know, it's fine. It's not like really a big deal. Can I like... I want to bring this out at like a 45-degree angle. Did we get something for that? No. Okay, that's not helpful at all then. Literally everything we purchased was not very useful. Oh, wait, actually. Can this do... How do I line this up so... Oh, I have an idea. If I line this up in the corner, right? And we're gonna use some weird building tricks from other games. Let's bend you 45 degrees, right? No. But yeah, that's fine. And now if we connect it to... Oh god, it's slightly offset. It's calculating based off this too. One sec, I need like a visual guide for this. How do I... I'm surprised there's no 45-degree bend thing. How would I do this? Okay, let's zoop this. Right, let's remove you. Now, if I zoop this, it should be fine, right? Would that be equivalent on both sides? Yes, it would, though I should probably... I see, I think I get it. I have to inset it by 1 or 2. Why did your username turn green? I have no idea. You are asking the wrong person to explain Twitch knowledge. I don't know why Meeps is orange, I think, because they're a verified streamer. Or is that brown? You are green because maybe you're a follower. I can't tell you. Oh, on like the screen? I don't know. I just plugged in stream elements to that. Let's say this and that. Like, I'm very not good at being a proper streamer. Only reason I put that there is mainly for VOD, so in case I like need to add context to a clip. Otherwise, I really wouldn't have it on the screen. I think it's a little bit garish most of the time, but you know. In these cases, especially if I want to turn something into like a supercut like I did with Rain World, it would be very confusing if I was talking to an audience member about something and then like nothing there is explained. This is kind of ugly with the weird Z clipping, unfortunately. In fact, it's been pretty good about Z clipping for now. So let's see, is there a... Nope, that's not it. Also, let me make sure you're all concrete. Set you up to be concrete as well. Can I do... I wonder why it's not. I guess it's probably doing that on the underside here, right? Yeah. Unfortunate. No, on Twitch? I don't know, man. It's just accept it. It's orange because it's orange. Some things are that simple. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you why my settings do what they do. Like, at all. Then if I think I'm putting too much, like, effort into making this, like, a 45-degree bend. But I really want to do it. I should probably make a... Okay, I need to use a half foundation. Let's say... Half foundation. Half foundation. There's gotta be a way for me to do this. 1, 2, 3. No, there. Okay, there's no way for me to effectively do this. I mean, this looks mostly nice. But the Z clipping is kind of upsetting. Okay, I do wish there... Okay, that is one thing I wish they had in addition, like, just some regular 45-degree foundations or whatever. Let us... I guess... I have an idea, actually. It'll look a little weird, but I think this should work, right? Is there, like, a big turn? Inner corner expansion, outer corner expansion... You would also not look good, because this, I think, will probably be a more semi-permanent feature of the base. How am I gonna do this? Let's build this out. And then let's have... Yeah, no, this is fine, this is fine. Let's build you out a little bit more. And then we need half foundations, right? Yes, I'm starting to like how this looks. And then from here we can use one of these, plug you in properly. 1, 2. Wonderful. If I nickel every time I saw a Lego ad on one of my streams, you would have 2 nickels? Wait, are you getting ads? That's not... I don't have ads enabled, like, at all, so... I wonder if that's, like, the default, like, because technically it did just get affiliate, so I am worried that messed up some settings here and there. I guess I'll have to ask Meeps, cause, oh god, wait, Meeps might be, like, a turbo Twitch guy. So you might have it automatically unlocked. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check out some of my settings later. Because I do not really want ads on my content because I don't really care about the 4 cents it makes me. I'd rather people just have an ad-free viewing experience, to be honest. Let's go from here to here. And... wonderful. Okay, that works. And now finally, let's put this on the underside. Also, I have been watching some more streams lately, and oh my god, Twitch ads are awful. I have no idea who the marketers are in charge of for advertising to like younger consumers, but they're not it. They're not it. Like, oh my god, there's better ways of advertising, please. You don't have to make everything a Twitch reference. Just be normal with what you recommend. I don't understand. Okay, this actually looks really nice. I like this. Okay, so anytime I want to like come in, I'll just come on this side and then I guess I can have multiple truck stops. So let's say... I should also probably do this for some other basic supplies, though I don't really want to automate... what's it called? Like, high throughput, because like this stuff is probably not super high throughput. So maybe stuff that's just kind of like farther out in the world and a bit more difficult to get to. I would probably just use these instead of trains. I do have to see how the trains are set up though. Okay. That looks fine, I like this. Let's set you to plastic rubber. I can probably bring in sulfur and then... I guess there's also uranium, but I don't think we're going to be doing uranium stuff here. Let's say you will be... oh, I can also name you. Let's say... rubber. I don't know if it matters if you're named or not, but I guess... it does help me with understanding what's going on the map. Okay, well... that's not super helpful then, because this is all pretty close to each other. Rubber... plastic. Let's label these up. Wait, was it the other way around on... yeah, I think it was the other way around over there. Let me actually change that. Let's say I need the organizational thing. I need to put a sign here. Put a sign here. Set this up. Let's say... I think rubber was closer. So this should be plastic? I guess it really doesn't matter. If it's a label, I'll understand. Plastic, emission strength 2, layout middle. Layout middle. Wonderful, wonderful. And now you should be rubber. You've seen ads that start using Gen Alpha slang and brain rot terms that physically hurts. Yeah, no. See, it's funny because I do work fundamentally within that field. Like, graphic design is tangential to marketing, so we get intertwined a lot. And it's like, I get asked to make a lot of like ads and stuff, which are very depreciated like memes and references. And it's like, look, you're like 6 months behind on this. Can we not do this? You will lose money for no reason. Like, it hurts seeing some of the stuff. I think some companies have started wisening up to him. Like, I know Wendy's was kind of like the first to do like a weird corporate Twitter account, but now everything else has started doing it too, so it matters a lot less. There was like that upgraded, what was it? It wasn't a upgraded, there's like an upgraded tractor there, right? Can we get those now, or do we have to... Is there some research I'm not aware of? I assume it's probably just the next research, right? I guess, whatever, tractors are enough for now. I don't have coal going into this, goddamn. Okay, I need to figure out how to get coal from here. Okay, there's a lot I have to, like, automate. Okay, coal, bring this down over here. I guess it doesn't matter if I get fuel set up over there, though I don't know how to do that quite yet, so I'm just gonna avoid doing that for now. So let me split off a little bit of coal from you. And then bring it down this ugly ramp thing, which I'll fix later, I promise. Right, so, and let me get rid of this, because this was a temporary setup, and I never intended for it to last this long. Let's go down. Let's use default mode. You can follow this stuff. And then you're gonna have to go on the underside of the base, right? There we go. Let's go here. I don't mind a little bit of clipping for this one because, once again, it's gonna be gotten rid of. Here we go, that should be straight. And I need to bring this under. Let's go over here. Let's go straight mode. Oh, actually, I can just bring this... Yeah, wait, never mind. I thought I was using the underside of this, but no, I'm actually not, technically. It's just there temporarily. I keep saying that because everything here is temporary. I wonder if there's like a hole for like a... Rather than a conveyor floor hole, there's gonna be like a conveyor wall hole, which would be nice to use. I guess we're gonna find out in a bit. So let's bring you... I want you to come over this way. And then... Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna do... This will be messy. I know I said this is gonna be semi-permanent, but like I'm gonna have to figure out a different system for this. Let's have a half extension, like a half foundation going outwards on this side, so it can... Actually, wait, no. So over here, I will say you're coal, technically. So I can just have a splitter above you, right? Let's say this is going to be the coal line to provide stuff. Can I not put it facing that way? I guess I have to do it from here then. Okay, let me put this down. And then while I'm at it, I will be right back because I need to go grab some... Let me go grab some water and use the bathroom real quick. Okay, I return, and my hands are still very wet. Okay, I need to put like a small hand towel next to my desk for this type of situation, but I will just live my life with sopping wet hands. Still banger, be right back. Thanks, I did actually... I wouldn't say I worked hard on it, but I do like the CRT effect, though. I want to try playing around with more of the kind of I guess the retro aesthetic, which is a bit ironic given my name, but you know, it looks nice. Conveyor splitter. Let's say over here. I can do it this way. Also, I could run this on the ooh, actually, I have a better idea. I could run this on the underside of this, like, little place, and then... Yeah, coal can go under here. I think there's enough space for at least all the coal. Yeah, there's enough space for it. And then, yeah. Wendy's, so then St. Casey. Twitter was after Wendy's. Yeah, Wendy's was kind of the first thing to do. There was a brand that was on Tumblr before Wendy's was kind of the whole weird. Because Wendy's, the whole thing was roasting people for a little bit. People got really tired of it pretty quick, but unfortunately, it's kind of a trend that's stuck around in marketing nowadays, so it's like, I see a lot of like companies trying to still catch up to that like weird, edgy niche period that was there for temporarily, but like, every company that does it nowadays, it's too late. You had your chance, and they missed it. But like, I don't know, I'm just a little bit jaded with marketing. But that's because I've been doing it for a little too long nowadays. Can I bring this down? Seriously? I really want to like have this on the bottom side, but I don't think I can. Can I? Okay, that might change my idea then, because that kind of ruins it. I mean, I could just build it out. Is there enough space to do it? No, because then it'll clip underside. That'll look weird. These pillars are also kind of in the way for now, but I will do it. Duolingo does a good job of that. I mean, Duolingo has their kind of like weird, crazy mascot thing, and I mean they've been playing it up a lot like lately. But you know, I think Duolingo does a pretty good job of tastefully doing it. But you can definitely tell when corporates are definitely trying to just follow suit on other branding. So like, I think what was the other language app that tried to copy Duolingo a little while back? So I do know they tried that, but I don't know. It really depends. Like, for example, for a period of time, literally every fast food chain was trying to be sassy to people on, like, Twitter and stuff. Which was weird. Don't get me wrong, that was weird. Like, I guess it was okay for a little while, but, like, you get tired of it really quick, unfortunately. But it is a shame, because, like, I feel like they could have done more of that. Corporate bureaucracy is fundamentally too slow to catch up with like these brand stuff, or like these quick little, oh god, these like quick little memes and stuff. I sound really old right now, but that's because like my brain is really struggling right now. But no, corporate Twitter, or corporations are really slow at following trends by nature, because there's a lot of bureaucracy in them. If you want to have a really slow job, go try to join a big corporation. Trust me, it's incredibly slow, but at the same time, it does mean your job can be easy time to time. But yeah, no. Quick hydration and posture check. I did think about, for a short time, also kind of having like, I guess it would be similar to like a marketing review channel where I would give like actual graphic design critique of certain products and pages. But then I did realize I would essentially just be doing free work for corporations when that's literally already my job, so like I didn't want to do it. And I don't know. I feel like it's just not very interesting for me, aside from a couple exceptions, because as much as I love marketing and graphic design, like, unironically, I do love graphic design. I don't know, it's like you don't want to mix work with your private life. If I follow this path, and I go over here, unfortunately that doesn't allow me to do stuff. Aren't I a font designer? Yes and no, I do type design. So type design is the art of making fonts. It's kind of tangentially related to graphic design, so I do both. I'm a freelancer who does, well, I make fonts in my spare time and I sell them on a marketplace called Monotype. or I guess technically they're called my fonts, but they're owned by Monotype. And I do graphic design work on the side. I'm more of a type foundry, like I used to be more of a type foundry, but then currently my contract is a pretty corporate position where I just do branding work for a rather big thing while they're currently rebranding. I can't say what the corporation is because I'm legally not allowed to say who's rebranding or not. Also, I guess that would kind of, I don't really want to mix, yeah, I'm not going to ever reveal that. But yeah, I do a lot of different things nowadays. Let's see. And then after I set this up, yeah, font designers, and I'm not gonna ever get pedantic about this because it is funny, but fonts are technically not actually called fonts in the font design world. Like, a font is a specific size of a typeface, so basically a typeface is like a font family. So if you think of something like Arial or Helvetica, right? A font, if we're going with like proper terminology, and like if you want to get really anal about it, is specifically one specific size of it, and it comes from the French word for fond, which basically means cast lead or something like that. And that's because there used to be made like fonts where like Arial 36 had to be manually cast out before they were put into the presses, which is, you know, a lot different than how it works today. So the terms have been kind of intermentally mixed, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter too much. I don't personally care what anyone calls a typeface or a font, but it's just a little bit of tidbit, a little bit of history. Looks like this isn't properly loading with this. Can I hook these up somehow? Let's do unload. And then let's do load. Yeah, a lot of them got lead poisoning. Turns out working with molten lead all your life gives you lead poisoning pretty quick. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that's working. I don't know why this... you don't have any power. But yeah. I do have like an antique collection of like cast metal fonts, and then like I have like a bunch of them. I have a Helvetica sample, which I'm really happy with because that's quite a rare one. Or at least quite a rare one to have so early. Because they didn't really print many of Helvetica samples, because at the time they're switching to a different print method. But yeah, no, it's a little tidbit of history. If you go into the entire history of like... I mean, if we're going to the most important... in my opinion, the most invention in the world was probably the printing press, because it allowed for the proliferation of knowledge, and then probably next to that is like fire and the wheel. Like, it really depends on how you want to categorize the importance of information, but like, the difference between humans' lives before the printing press and then after the printing press and what it allowed for, it's revolutionary. Gutenberg, the fucker, I don't know how he figured out making a printing press in the past. I could never have come up with that thing myself, it's so complicated. Okay. If I go this way... then I think I might actually end stream over like right now. Unfortunately, I do feel a lot worse than I thought I did, and I don't know how exactly long it will take me to set up this oil. So, for now, I'm just gonna hook these up, and then I'm gonna bid you a very early good night. In fact, this is a 2.5 hour stream. That's probably a pretty normal stream time. I'm just used to like my 6-hour streams nowadays. Speaking of printing, did you know Hulk was originally supposed to be gray, but it took too much strain on color printers, so they switched to green? That makes sense. There's a lot of weird stuff like that. So like CMYK color printing, it's like... So basically, I know a lot of people are used to the whole RGB system of red, green, and blue, but when you're designing for print, you're designing with cyan, magenta, and yellow along with a toner, essentially, in order to make things more dark. Basically... or technically it's richness, but you know, it's confusing enough as it is. Basically, it's just hex dots for that, and then, I don't know, it's like, there's a fundamentally different, it's additive color versus, technically, well, I mean, they're both technically additive, but it's weird. Humans are a lot better at perceiving green too. Yeah, good night, Alvin. I mean, I gotta finish hooking this up. I'm not gonna, like, immediately die if I don't go to sleep right now. I don't want to, like, leave a little weird bit half-finished for myself tomorrow. Let's put this together. And now... I love the music in this. I did wish it played more often. True. I mean, it would also be... I mean, it probably wouldn't be funny for the vast majority of people. But if I die on stream after saying I won't immediately die, I would consider that a pretty funny death for myself. Like, that's not the worst thing. That's not the worst way I can imagine dying. And let me just set up the bridge over there. And then I think that'll be it for now. Is there a place I can, like, put a bridge that doesn't interfere with my copper line? Because I do not want to. I guess I can just drive it over here. I think I can drive the tractor through this little bit of water, but it'll be fine. Look, it would be funny for me, right? It'll be traumatizing for everyone else involved, but, like... fucking put, like... Just let me die on stream, man. Specifically after saying I won't, because that's just proving myself wrong. And I feel like... In fact, I'm assuming that's how I'm gonna die. I'm gonna do something incredibly stupid, and I'm gonna be immediately humbled. Just by the forces of nature. Like, I'm gonna say I can eat a fugu fish raw. And I'm just gonna eat it, and then I'll explode. Or I guess I'll get neurotoxic liver poisoning, and then immediately die over a course of 24 hours, but... That is, different. Hovering over your dead corpse, let's just laughing your ass off. You know, you could also fill yourself with confetti and then trigger... You could become a meat firework after you die. Though I think that's a bit too morbid even for me. I don't want to, like, traumatize anyone near me. I just want to die in a funny enough way that people can laugh at it, you know? Like... And technically the guy lived. Like, the guy who brought, or the person who brought, like, a dildo into an MRI machine and basically turned her entire stomach into, like, an accelerated railgun for the dildo because it had, like, metal in it. It could. That would be funny. But it would be a fucked up way of dying. And I can't, like... I don't know. That way does sound painful, so... Maybe avoiding a painful death too would be nice. Let's hook this up. Oh yeah. Yeah, someone brought a, there's a whole study on it now. And which I can't imagine being that guy, because essentially, I really do hope they're alive. I think they're alive last time I checked. There's an entire, like, medical case study on it. So imagine being, like, because it was intended as a prank for, like, the doctor, like, the intending physician to find, like, oh, haha, you have a dildo in your ass and we did an MRI. But turns out the company that they bought from listed their things as metal-free. So they weren't stupid, technically. They listed it as a 100% silicone, but it turns out they had, like, a little metal base in it to give it some weight. And that if you don't know, MRI is basically just a really, really strong magnet, like a ridiculously strong magnet. So and it's basically in the shape of a railgun. It's multiple coils around one area. So it just extended. They turned themselves into a human railgun for a moment, in just the worst way possible. And then there's a whole case study written about it, and I can't imagine being. It's basically a. It's like a Darwin Award, but you didn't die. That would be a cool story to tell your grandkids, but at the same time, like, maybe not that one, right? Here we go. Yeah, people do stupid stuff in the hospitals all the time. If there's any advice I can give to you, it's don't ever lie to your doctor, and don't ever lie to your EMT, because you can turn yourself into a human dildo. But yeah, no, don't lie to emergency medical services. They're mostly sworn to secrecy, so, you know. Here we go. Come on. I want, like, a little one-by-one thing under this. There you go. Okay, Now, if I bring a bridge over this... Okay, this is a nice little constructed area. Also, before I forget, let me try out that... Where is it? Architecture? Yeah, this looks nice. I like this, so I can put this down here, just to make sure I remember. Can I, like... Is this extendable? No. Okay, this is different than what I thought it would be, but this also does work. Here. I'm gonna have a little lane divider, so I know not to fuck up when driving across these bridges. Speaking of which, I should also probably do that on the other side, too. Yeah, I need to connect this, too. Let me go fix that over there. And I might actually change how I did the initial setup on the left side. Because I don't know if that new truck thing we saw in the sign... Oh god, my voice. I will finish this bridge and I'm gonna go sleep because I'm really struggling to talk right now. Here we go. Here we go. It is a shame because I do want to keep playing though. I do want to fully stream this thing. I could do a little bit of off-camera work, but at the same time, I do kinda... If I'm not streaming or if I'm not like actively recording, I just don't really stop playing it. I'm gonna forget, and then I'm gonna end up with like 40 hours of completely cut out footage, or like 40 hours that no one ever will see. Okay, let's do this, and then let's extend you outwards to a 1 meter ramp. That's actually the wildest tangent. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've gone on. I think I try to keep it pretty safe for work on a channel, but you know, I don't really care. But it's. There's some like weird medical stories. Like if you like hear about some of the space stuff that goes on. Also, there's that one guy who had to perform like appendicitis on himself in Antarctica. That would be a pretty baller way to go out, right? But that's more of a cool way to die. That's not really a stupid way to die. That's not really laugh-worthy. That's more like you died in a cool way. Okay, here we go. Rather morbid stream, I know. But why not? Here we go. Is that every bridge I need to set up? Yes, it is. Actually, I need to expand this out by one. Right. Here we go. Weird alien sounds. Wonderful. Let's have an inverted ramp under this. And now if I extend it out this way, this doesn't feel exactly lined. Though that might just be the texture. Kind of looks like a roof shingle. Like how much it's offset, but you know. I also do need to put some pillars under this at the same time. Oh yeah, let me move this before I forget. So can I select for auto select from here? No. Let's go into power platforms. Let's just put you down this way. I could put down some foundation under it to make it look nice, but I won't do that. Also, that is actually facing the wrong way. Let's go this way. Plug you in. Hopefully this reaches. Plug you in. Hopefully this reaches. Wonderful. Skydiving into active... that sounds painful. Burning to death is like one to slow... No, actually, that's like the worst way to go. Because if you're like going into an active lava flow, one, lava is just molten rock. You would just slowly sink in. Burning is also one of the most painful sensations. I mean, the skydiving part's cool, but like a volcano is immensely painful. I can't imagine a worse fate. But you know, you do you. Let's see. Because like you wouldn't like sink in like Terminator, you would like float on the surface. You're basically jumping on like rubbery rock. Oh god. Why did I... Oh yeah, I wanted to make this like a weird fancy bridge, but I didn't realize how fucked up that land over there was, didn't I? Okay. Let me remove this and let me change this out to something a bit more reasonable. Ramp 1 meter. Oh, also I probably need to expand this out one... Yeah, I need to expand this out slightly to the right so I have enough room to turn around and stuff. Here we go. That's true, but it'd be cool. I mean, I want like a quick cool death. I don't want like a painful, long, prolonged experience. But like, you know, I don't decide your fate. I don't own you. Fucking Fiskit does. Okay, let's go over, or fix it does, here we go. I guess I'm just gonna have to be careful of how I drive through this area. How thick is the tractor? Yeah, there's enough room. Okay, there's enough room for this. It's just gonna be a little bit finicky. Do I have like a half foundation that is 4 wide? I do. That's all I need. Let's do... Yeah, let's do it this way. I think I have the... What's it called? This... Plug you in here. Does that line up? I think that should line up, right? Yeah, this will line up. I'm gonna put this here and here. Now let's put a 1 meter bridge outwards. It's gonna be a 3 to 1. No, that's gonna be weird. Because this is 3 wide thick, but like if I do go 3 thick here, it's not gonna really work out. So I should actually translate this to a... Okay, I'm gonna change the design of that. I guess I can just make it 2 wide and then just be really careful when driving and setting the paths. A YouTuber said they would eat dynamite and explode in a nursing home. I mean, it's all just japes. We can say whatever we want, but when it comes down to it, no one's gonna actually do it. Let's see. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, having my ashes put into, like, a bundle of fireworks and then set off after I die. I think that would be a pretty cool way to spread my ashes, but... I don't know. I don't really care. Like, you can just throw me in the trash once you're done with me. Like, if I'm dead, I'm dead. Who gives a shit? Let's say... This is 2 wide, right? Does this line up with this? What the... Wait, what did I do here? Why is this... Okay, I'm confused how I set this up now. That's a bit worrying. Let's remove some of this. I thought I built that foundation off this, though I wonder if it's not. But at the same time, I am really hoping I at least built it off the global foundation. Let's say... I put this 1 meter ramp here. Yeah. Weird. How did I, like, misalign this by a half? Okay. Now if I do it this way... Yeah, that looks fine. I don't know why I'm using like this half corner, though I do think it looks nice. Okay, maybe not there. Now, okay, let me... And I do wonder if this low barrier stuff... wait, can I angle you? I can't angle you too. That's unfortunate. Let me do... I believe we have the steel beam, do we not? Let's put down like a beam connector, right? Or maybe like a beam connector? No, how does this work? I have like a metal beam that I can like... I know I can use this, right? How does this work again? I can like stretch this out to anywhere, right? Oh, can it only be in cardinal directions? Oh, I thought I can do it and I remember being able to stick it to random things, no? Okay, that kind of sucks. Send your ashes to Mars on a moon rover. I think you're overestimating the amount of wealth I own. The financial coffers of isnotretro aren't like necessarily in dire straits at the moment, but they're not Mars money, you know? Mars money is dramatically expensive nowadays. In fact, it doesn't even exist at the moment. Okay, let me clear this out and then let me put you down again. Here we go. Oh, like hypothetically, if I had infinite money, I could like, I don't know, I would send like, because I know there's like you can send your ashes in like a space canister and then just leave it floating up there. I do love space enough where I would be down with that though, like, I don't know. I would rather just give the money to my family and just do something like fireworks. Fireworks sound fun. Let's say this way, this way. Okay, I probably don't have to build them this frequently, right? I think I'll get the idea after a couple of them. I just don't want to accidentally cross. Here we go. They do? Yeah. You can also technically, if I remember right, there is a service which lets you, like, carbonize, or not, like, compress your ashes into a diamond, like a fake, weird carbonized diamond. But I don't know, at that point it's like, that's kind of just my bone, like, ash bone dust. That's my carbonized bones, and then you basically just squeeze that. Is that really my bones at that point? And I also feel weird having, like, okay, wife, after I die, turn me into a diamond and then wear me on your finger for the rest of your time. Like, nah. That's a big-ass burden. I'm not gonna leave my loved one with that. Okay, now if I put down a power station here... There we go, that doesn't reach that one. That's fine. This does look okay, though. I don't mind this. It's gonna be a little bit of a jump for one side, but I think this should be enough for me to properly navigate this place. I'm gonna have to, like, set up, like, a U-turn location at the very end there. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that, but as long as I, like, constantly follow one-way paths. I do wonder, ooh, actually... Because I'm basing off the knowledge, because I did recall seeing when my tractors were directly facing each other, they got interrupted, though I do hope that, like, they won't detect each other from here to here. Right? Because if they get stuck facing each other on that side too, that would suck. Okay, whatever. We'll find out. Worst case scenario, I'll just use this, like, little platform for a train. Also, why is this like this? I guess it's because there's an inverted platform underneath. Wonderful. Now, let me... Do I have any coal on me? I do have 75 coal on me. I'm gonna try setting up the line for one of them, and then I'm going to save it, and then... I guess we'll see if it works, and I'm gonna go sleep. Also, I keep forgetting to plug these in, because these drag out quite a while. I do wonder if these are actually the rib bones of the weird alien people I've been thinking about. Because there's, like, the hands, though. I don't know what these, like, could translate into. They seem like they could be a rib bone, but at the same time, like, I wonder if it's the alien just fucking with us. You just saw a massive spider. I mean, spiders... I would tell you not to be scared of them because they're friends and they actually help out the environment and stuff, but, like, you know, I would say they're a rational fear. They're pretty fucking spooky, if I'm going to be 100% honest. Let's put this down and then let's surround this by... Yeah, whatever. That should be fine, right? Power. Let's have a power platform thing. This is slightly off. Connect you to you. You don't actually connect. That's a bit of a shame. How about if I extend this over here? Then, with this, I can take a half platform. Right, a foundation, a half foundation. Let's say I stick this out this way, and then I stick this out this way. And this is purely for decoration at this point. Now if I use... Do I have like a half-quarter foundation? I do! Thank you. Wait a second, did I just see something right? Okay, you can zoop that, so you can probably make some weird wave stuff, but like that would look pretty bad, I think. So I'm not going to. Let's put down a power pole. Power pole. I guess this is where I'm probably gonna start like landscaping stuff well. Because at this point, I think some of this stuff will probably be semi-permanent. Yeah, like look at that, that looks nice. I should also probably put some like railings here. I do like that. Is there like a weird... Do we have like an inner corner that's sharp? No, we don't. We don't have like a sharp inner corner just to fill in that space. Unfortunate, but understandable. And let us have a power pole in between these two. I think that will be here and here. That connects up to this one. And then we can throw down another one of these in this corner here. Spiders are awesome. I just love them. Not wolf spiders. I just don't like most spiders. I do not judge if you are not a fan of spiders, because they are fundamentally pretty fucking scary. Right. Actually, I guess jumping spiders, they're pretty cute, but you know, jumping spiders are a pretty rare exception to the whole Spider index, spider scariness index. Let's see this way. Then if I do this... Okay, I think I might be putting a bit too much thought into the decoration of this place. I don't know if I'm gonna need to expand out to this spot too, because I might need this area. So I don't know if that lines up. No, that actually doesn't... Ooh! I just realized what I built doesn't line up with what I need it to. So let us... How did I do that over there? Wait, actually, how did I do that? I extended out the corner by using... a half foundation and then a regular. They're 8-legged puppies. I'm going to have to disagree with you on this front. I know they don't technically hurt people, but look man, they are fun. Humans are scared of them by nature for a reason. And, you know, I subscribe to that reason, so... Let's see this way. Let's put you down. Like, I won't kill one actively if it's just chilling inside my house. Like, I'll try to let it out. But at the same time, I do have just an irrational fear, and I do just want to squish it half the time. Okay. Now, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna U-turn in this area, and make sure I don't actually clip myself. Let me put down a barrier here. So, may want to make sure I never interfere with this. Alright, just put down 2 of these on the same spot, I believe. So let's go this way, and this way, and then this way. Okay, now how do I do like a U-turn? Can I easily do a U-turn here? Let me see. So if I just go here... Because I did give myself a little bit of room if I put down some coal in this. Can I pop myself in here and then just immediately... Yes, that is the benefit of having just a square wheelbase. You're able to just essentially have a U-turn. Or basically just perfectly turn on a dime. Okay, let's set this up. Open record menu. Let us start recording. We're going to pick up from plastic and deposit at plastic. I have to remember that. So we load into cargo. We're going to wait a moment until it drops a box into it. I don't think I actually have to wait for the animation, though I think it'll look better that way if I do. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Then this thing heads off. And then I do wonder if this pathing thing will work for the upgraded thing we saw, like the truck. Though I have it probably won't because unless it has like the same wheelbase. No, because like the little trolley cart technically had different menu. We'll see. And then we're probably going to want to slow down as we go down this thing, right? I want to make sure I've kind of curve out this way so I don't accidentally clip on the way back. Then I go here. And then... I want to just constantly stick on the right side of things if I can afford to do so. And also I'll be able to see the path on the way back, so like I can plan that side out too. Wonderful. Also, it looks like there's like already a weird slight colored sand path going to my base. Did I do that somehow? Or is that just naturally there? Also, I do hope those things don't get clipped by this tractor and they're gonna like not immediately fall down and break their knees. Okay, wonderful. And did I label which one was plastic? That's rubber. This is plastic. So we're gonna pull in here and then we unload. Okay, well, I'm just gonna assume that worked. And then we leave. And then we turn around. And then we just do the exact same thing on the other side, except we make sure we stay on the right lane. Okay. And there's another way you know I'm American. Because I drive on the right-hand side. Let's see. You're both evacuating the room? Yeah. Are wolf spiders the one that carry... Yeah, I think those are the ones that carry like 50,000 babies on their back. That sounds awful. Good luck with that. And then... Yeah, I think this is gonna work. Also, I actually don't mind. I do like the fact that there's cars, like, there's not just trains. Like, it would be a lot easier Like, this is a really cool system, like making paths for your logistics line and bringing them over by cars. Like, that's actually a really neat... I don't think I've ever seen this done in a game before. I'm trying to remember if that's actually been done before. I guess Open TDE and like City Skylines, but like that's like different. That doesn't really count. You're not actually saying a real logistics line. Hopefully this won't immediately flip me over if I pass through that. No, in fact, we didn't even collide. And hopefully the cars don't fall into water as they come back through. Okay, now we want to slow down. Also, let's go a little bit more forward because I might set up like another tractor stop just in case we like automate fuel. Right, and maybe I want to supply fuel to the base. Okay, and then that should be it. Wonderful. Okay, let's save the path and let us say plastic route, plastic 1. Very creative name, I know, but we might have multiple plastic lines. Okay, that should work. So let's say plastic 1. You load plastic 1. You already loaded. Open the record menu. Enable the autopilot. And then let's go. Did that work? Oh, you're going. I guess you're backing up to the start. What's happening here? What are you doing? Excuse me? Where are you going? Okay, okay, there we go. It was just being a little funny. It was just being a little funny here and there. Okay. I wonder if it's going to continue to autopilot if I stay on this. And hopefully, it won't accidentally ever load the wrong thing. I don't think it would. Though, Holoplastic Alpha? No, that's too fancy. That's bougie as fuck. Okay, well, let's just... I'm gonna not be on you because I think that actually confuses you. Let me just run alongside you. As long as you don't turn early here, you should be fine. Just don't turn early here. I don't need the railings because it'll just teleport on back onto the path in case you do. And then I assume as you do this route more and more times, you'll probably get more and more aligned to it. But for now, you're literally just going to be burning coal for us. You'll be part of our coal disposal agency. Yeah, I am starting to slow down here. Perfect. So it does remember that. Wonderful. Now you should come through here. Do you ignore the wildlife or do you pause for the wildlife to pass through? I guess we're gonna find out. Ooh, I guess the wildlife avoids you. Wonderful. Or maybe that was just really good timing on that little elephant thing's part. Okay, cool. Right. And then you should unload, and I think that's everything set up for that. Okay, that's actually really easy. And then, I do like the system. I do hope it does work. And it doesn't actually interfere with each other. I haven't... I guess we'll find out. Also, technically... I wonder how it detects if it's, like, directly going to collide with another tractor. What's the shadow? Why does it feel like I'm about to be abducted by an alien? I'm just gonna assume that's a cloud. And not my space station coming to fuck me over. Okay, and then you should immediately slow down and then pull into the plastic line. Wonderful. And then you should go, right? Plug in, plug out. I assume that's the case. Anyhow, I think that'll be it for tonight. I'm feeling a lot worse than I ever imagined, unfortunately. So I will be taking tomorrow off for streaming, and I'll probably be back tomorrow or Sunday. Depends on how I feel. Anyhow, Have a fantastic night, everybody. VOD viewers, or just, I believe you, and the 2 lurkers in here. Anyhow, goodbye.